Alright, so I got a request to do a weapon build video on my last YouTube short, and the weapon I was using in that particular video was the AK-74N. So the reason I choose the AK-74N over the other 545 AKs is because it's just strictly better than the AK-74M and the AKS-74N because of the stock options you get. So on the AK-74N, you get all of these AK stocks. So the UAS AK, the Zukov, and the OP4, AA-47, and these are just strictly better than the stocks that are available for the other AKs. So as far as ergo and vertical recoil and horizontal recoil are concerned, the AK-74N is just better. However, the other option for 545 AKs are, what's the other one? The AK-12. So the AK-12, it is also worse in terms of ergo and recoil. However, the 700 RPM instead of 650, which really, it helps with the kill potential that you have. So yeah, let's get into the build I'm using. So yeah, for the pistol grip, really the only if you have, assuming you have everything unlocked, the meta attachment would be the AGS 74. It's just highest ergo. I mean, that's really all that pistol grips do. It's just ergo. If you don't have this one unlocked, next best are the RK3 and I believe the Scorpius. Yeah. So all right, and then we already kind of mentioned before the stocks. So really the best two options here are the OP4 AA-47 and the Zukov. So I just prefer the AA-47 just because of the ergo is a little higher. I mean, 2 ergo, 1 recoil. It just depends on kind of what you want. They're about the same really. Either one you'll be good with. And then for charging handle, obviously this one's the best. It's more ergo. And when it comes to optic, you kind of it's your personal pick. I prefer the Monstrum just because I like the 2x, so I feel like I can use it at any range. And also a lot in free-for-all. This is mainly going to be specifically for free-for-all build if I didn't mention that before. Yeah, and for free-for-all, I mainly always use a blue laser for extremely close range engagements. So yeah, I don't really have to aim in or ADS for my really close range, which 2x wouldn't be as good for. Okay, and for the top rails, really the main two options you have here are the Bastion and the Dogleg. Really, the Dogleg might technically be better, but you know, put that on there. There you go, bam. So you improve my own build. But it's just really just a trade-off of 2 ergo versus 1 recoil, just kind of, however you want to do it. Yeah, it's just whichever one. Doesn't really matter that much. And like I said, I'll pretty much always use the a laser on my pretty much every gun in free-for-all, just because of and you get a flat 15% recoil reduction when it's on for any tactical device. So I mean, technically the PEX or you can use IR lasers and it would have the same effect, but I like the blue dot. Other people can see it, but it's whatever. I'll just kill them. Okay, and for suppressors, or any muzzle device, I guess, if you want to go suppress, which it kind of hurts your ergo, but I mean, with the already 60 to 65 ergo build, if I wanted to use ergo trade-offs instead of recoil, I prefer the pretty crazy recoil reduction that you get from the reactor and waffle combo set. Yep. And then for handguards, the VS combo, either one of these are like easily the best. Second best you could probably get the Troy FLR. That one's also very good. Yep. And then for foregrips, I prefer the SE5, the one I have here. It's a pretty good in between one. 2 recoil, 8 ergo. If you want a little bit higher ergo, you can get the SI Cobra, 1 and 9. You can't for this weapon, but for some weapons you can do the CQR, the Hero Arms one. This one's pretty good as well. But if you want more recoil reduction, you can use the RK1 also, another valid option. All right, and then for the last up, the magazine, I prefer the 45 round mags. You get negative, I think, 8 ergo. Yeah, negative 8 ergo for these, which is a decent chunk of ergo reduction. However, the extra 15 rounds that you get as opposed to one of these, it's just, I feel like I get a lot more kills as opposed to like giving 6 more ergo, because these are all -2, like the best ones here, or 1.5, whatever. Yeah. All right, and that's it for my specific weapon build. But okay, there's another option 545 that you can do, which is the AK-12. I have a build for that as well. We'll go back. Bam. Nope, that's not it. Bam. Here we go. All right. So for this, I use the Dynamic Defense stock. It's just, I mean, kind of the best stock. I mean, yeah, it's really good ergo and as well as recoil. Second thing, same pistol grip as the last build. What else is different here? I use the Monstrum for these 545s. Same pistol grip. Can only have one dust cover. The SE5 again, I use it for everything. And then the main choice here is the suppressor. I feel like for this, I would probably go. Yeah, the 52 ergo is kind of rough. When you get to that range, I'd probably just go unsuppressed for this. 65 recoil is pretty good, but I mean, you're just gonna have high recoil anyway because 700 RPM plus 65, so it's kind of rough. But yeah, the reason I'll use 545, especially on assault, it's the only caliber in assault that has a 40 plus pen round, which is 7 and 40, which is crazy. So I mean, in my opinion, it's easily the 545 AKs, being the AK-12 or the AK-74N, are like the easy choices for assault. Anything else you're kind of using is just worse in my opinion. Because for 556, I believe the best ammo you can get is 5.6A1, which is like what, 30 high 30s pen. Doesn't always guarantee a one tap in the head, especially when people are running level 4 helmets, which a lot of people are in a free for all. And the spear, another good option, only gives you the FMJ ammo, which is another high 30s pen ammo. Same deal. Same deal for the 7.62. You get best ammo you can get is PS on assault. For, I believe, actually, let's see. Okay, I lied. So you can also do the 7.62. You can get M80s, which is 40 plus pen. However, the 545s have way low recoil, and it's still a 2-tap to the chest. Either way you do it, either way you spin it. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to use these, there's also some good gun builds for that. But, yeah, that's it. See ya.